Feeling like your business is on a financial roller coaster? One minute you're cruising with a pocket full of cash, the next you're white-knuckling it through a dip? Wealthy business owners know the secret to a smooth ride, mastering the art of cash flow. Imagine having the peace of mind to invest in growth, knowing exactly how much money you have and where it's going. Intrigued? Let's unlock the secrets used by the financial gurus to keep their businesses humming.
Welcome to Business Alchemy.
Track your cash flow meticulously. Know exactly how much money is coming in and going out at all times. Use accounting software or a simple spreadsheet to monitor income, expenses, and outstanding invoices. Imagine your cash flow is like your bank account for your entire business. Tracking it meticulously means knowing exactly how much money is flowing in and flowing out at all times. This way, you never have any surprises and you know exactly what you can afford. Here's how to do it. Think of receipts as deposit slips. Whenever you get paid for a service or sell a product, that's money coming in. Hold on to those receipts like deposit slips. Track expenses like withdrawals. Every time you pay a bill, buy office supplies, or grab coffee, that's money going out. Writing it down is like keeping track of a withdrawal. Use a handy tool. There are free spreadsheet programs or even phone apps that can help you record income and expenses. They're like having a fancy checkbook for your business. By keeping close tabs on your cash flow, you'll know if you have more deposits than withdrawals, or if you need to tighten your belt a bit. It's all about staying in control of your business's financial health. Create a budget and stick to it. Allocate funds for different categories like payroll, rent, marketing, and inventory. Track your spending against your budget and adjust as needed. Imagine your budget is like a recipe for your money. Here's how to cook it up. Gather the ingredients. This is all the money you bring in, like your salary, side hustles, or allowances. List the main dishes. These are the things you gotta have every month, no matter what. Rent, utilities, car payments, and loan payments all fall into this basket. Plan the side dishes. These are the things you can tweak a bit. Groceries, entertainment, and clothes go here. Measure it out. Once you know your income, divide it up among your fixed and variable expenses. Think of it as portioning out ingredients for the recipe. You might give rent a bigger scoop and entertainment a smaller one. Follow the recipe. Keep an eye on where your money goes. There are budgeting apps, spreadsheets, or even a trusty notebook you can use. Taste as you go. Did you spend more on groceries this month? Maybe cut back on entertainment next month to balance things out. Your budget is a guideline, not a drill sergeant. Adjust it if things change. Remember, the key is to be realistic. Don't give entertainment a tiny sprinkle if you know you love going to the occasional concert. A good budget is one you can stick to, so make sure it fits your lifestyle. By following this recipe, you'll be a financial whiz in no time. You'll know exactly where your money goes and be able to control it instead of the other way around. Forecast your cash flow. Predict future income and expenses based on historical data and market trends. This helps you anticipate potential shortfalls and make informed decisions. Imagine you're planning a road trip. You know how much gas your car gets, and you have a general idea of gas prices along the way. By figuring this out, you can predict how many gas station stops you'll need. Cash flow forecasting is like planning that road trip for your money. You look at your bank statements to see how much money typically comes in and goes out. Then you consider things that might affect your finances in the future, like upcoming bills, holidays that might cause you to spend more, or even if you're expecting a bonus. By doing this, you can avoid running out of gas. See if there might be a month where you have less income than expenses and plan ahead. Maybe you can cut back on spending a bit or find a way to bring in extra cash. Make smart pit stops. Know when you'll have extra money and use it for something you've been wanting, like a new phone or a fun weekend getaway. Enjoy the ride. Feel more confident and in control of your finances because you know what to expect. Cash flow forecasting isn't about predicting the exact future down to the penny, but it's a great way to get a general idea of what's coming up financially so you can make informed decisions and avoid any unpleasant surprises. Collect payments promptly. Offer early payment discounts and incentivize customers to pay quickly. Automate invoicing and follow up on outstanding balances regularly. Imagine your business is like a piggy bank. You work hard to fill it up by selling your products or services. But if people take too long to pay you, it's like money is leaking out. Here's how to keep your piggy bank nice and plump. Reward early birds. This is like offering a small treat to someone who puts their money back in the piggy bank quickly. You can give a discount to customers who pay their invoices within a certain time frame, like 2% off if they pay within 10 days. It's a win-win. They save a little money, and you get your cash faster. Make paying you super easy. Imagine the piggy bank has a cool, automatic slot that sucks in coins. You can do this by setting up automatic invoicing. This sends out bills to your customers electronically, so they don't have to scramble for a stamp or write a check. Give your piggy bank a gentle nudge. Sometimes people forget, and that's okay. You can set up friendly reminders for customers who haven't paid yet. A quick email or phone call saying, "Hey, just checking to see if you received your invoice," can be all it takes. By doing these things, you'll collect payments faster and keep your cash flow healthy. This means your piggy bank will have more money to grow and thrive. Negotiate better payment terms with suppliers, extend payment deadlines, or negotiate discounts for bulk purchases. Delaying expenses improves your immediate cash flow. Imagine you run a bakery and need to buy flour, sugar, and eggs. Having enough cash on hand is like having a king in your deck of cards. It gives you flexibility. Negotiating with your supplier to pay in, say, 60 days instead of 30 days gives you more time to sell your yummy pastries and get paid by your customers. This frees up cash you can use for other things in the meantime, like buying more ingredients or fixing the mixer. Another way to save is to ask for a discount if you buy in bulk. Let's say you usually buy 10 bags of flour a month, but you negotiate a discount if you buy 20 bags at once. This way, you get a lower price per bag and the supplier sells more flour. It's a win-win. By negotiating payment terms or bulk purchase discounts, you get to keep more cash in your pocket for a longer time. This can help your bakery business grow and thrive. Manage inventory efficiently. Avoid overstocking to prevent tying up cash in unsold products. Implement just-in-time inventory management or explore dropshipping options. Imagine your inventory is like a big pot of money. Every product you buy is a scoop you take out. The goal is to have enough scoops to fill customer orders, but not so many that the pot runs dry. Here's how to manage that pot efficiently. Don't overfill the pot. This means avoiding having a ton of extra stock sitting around. Extra products tie up your cash because you can't use that money for other things. It's like having a bunch of $20 bills locked away in a box instead of spending them on things you need. Just-in-time inventory. This is like having a pizza delivered exactly when you're hungry. You only order what you need, and you get it right when you need it. This reduces the amount of money tied up in extra stock. Imagine you only buy enough shirts for the next week's sales instead of having a whole warehouse full. Dropshipping. This is like having a friend stock your store. You don't keep any inventory yourself. Instead, when a customer orders something, you tell your friend who then ships it directly to the customer. This way, you don't have to tie up any cash in upfront inventory. It's like your friend lends you the shirt until you sell it. By using these strategies, you can keep your pot of money full and flowing smoothly. You'll have what you need to fill customer orders without getting stuck with a bunch of unsold products. Offer subscription-based services or retainers. Recurring revenue provides predictable income and smooths out cash flow fluctuations. Imagine your business income is like a faucet. With one-time projects, it's like turning the faucet on and off for each customer. Sometimes it's a gusher, sometimes it's a trickle, and it's hard to predict. Subscription services or retainers are like installing a sprinkler system. You set it up once, and then you get a steady stream of income at regular intervals. This is predictable, like clockwork. Here's why it helps your cash flow. Think of it as a safety net. Even if you have a slow month with new customers, that sprinkler system is still keeping water flowing, so to speak. You have that regular income to pay bills and keep things running smoothly. No more income roller coasters. Subscription services and retainers even out the ups and downs of your income. It's like smoothing out the bumps in a roller coaster ride, making things more predictable and less stressful. This predictable income is like having a clear view of your finances. You know exactly what's coming in, so you can plan your spending and avoid any surprises. It gives you peace of mind and lets you focus on growing your business instead of worrying about the next paycheck. Lease instead of buy. Conserves cash by avoiding large upfront costs for equipment or property. Consider renting or using shared workspaces instead of owning them. Imagine you're starting a bakery. You need a fancy oven, but it costs a ton up front. Buying it might leave you with empty pockets and not enough dough to buy flour, sugar, and all the yummy ingredients. Leasing that oven is like renting an apartment instead of buying a house. You pay a monthly fee for the time you use it, just like rent. This keeps your cash flow healthy because you don't have to shell out a huge chunk of money all at once. This is especially helpful for things that might become outdated quickly, like tech gadgets. Why buy a computer that might be obsolete in a few years when you can lease a new one every few cycles? It's like renting the latest phone model instead of being stuck with an old one. The same goes for your workspace. Renting a shared kitchen or co-working space lets you avoid the hefty price tag of buying a whole building. You get the space you need to work your magic without breaking the bank. Think of leasing and renting as ways to be smart with your money. You get what you need to run your business without getting stuck with a giant bill that might leave you feeling a little flat. Utilize financing options strategically. Secure a line of credit or explore small business loans responsibly. This can provide a safety net for unexpected expenses or seasonal fluctuations. Imagine your business is like a seesaw. Ideally, you want it balanced with income on one side and expenses on the other. But sometimes, life throws curveballs. Maybe a big order comes in, or an unexpected repair is needed. This can tilt the seesaw and leave you short on cash. Financing options are like a friend holding the seesaw steady. Here's how to use them strategically. Lines of credit. Think of this like a credit card for your business. You get approved for a certain amount of money, and you only pay interest on what you actually use. It's great for unexpected expenses or short-term needs, like a sudden equipment breakdown. Small business loans. This is more like borrowing a set amount of money up front, like getting a loan for a car. You'll have a fixed repayment plan with interest. It's a good option for bigger needs, like investing in new machinery or expanding your inventory. The key is to be responsible. Don't borrow more than you can comfortably repay. Only use financing for things that will grow your business and make you more money in the long run. This way, the seesaw stays balanced and your business keeps thriving. Diversify your income streams. Reduce reliance on a single source of revenue. Explore new products, services, or markets to spread out your income and make your cash flow more resilient. Imagine you only have one watering can to fill your garden. If it breaks or there's a drought, your plants are in trouble. But if you have a hose, a bucket, and maybe even collect rainwater, your garden is much more likely to thrive. That's the idea behind diversifying your income streams. It's like having multiple watering cans for your financial garden. Here's how it works. Right now, you might rely on just one way to make money. This is like having just one watering can. Diversifying means finding other ways to bring in cash. This could be selling something you make on the side, offering a new service, or even renting out a spare room. It's like adding that hose and bucket to your watering arsenal. The benefit? More security. If one income stream dries up, the others can keep things going. It's like having backup watering options for your plants. Plus, it opens doors to growth. Maybe you discover a hidden talent for making crafts or find a new market for your skills. It's like discovering a hidden rainwater collection system for your garden. So, how can you diversify? Think about your skills and what you enjoy. Could you offer a related service? Do you have something you could sell online? Get creative and explore. It's all about building a more resilient and flourishing financial future, just like a well-watered garden. That's it. By following these tips, you'll be well on your way to mastering your cash flow, just like the wealthy business owners do. Remember, it's all about knowing your numbers, planning for the future, and making smart financial decisions. And hey, who knows, maybe you'll be the one giving cash flow advice someday.
Thank you for watching, like and subscribe.